The following presentation will explain how Laura Scherian promotes the Harmony estate through her appearance with AVID. This will be done through reference to specific marketing tools. Quite often, athletes are used to endorse products that are relevant to their sport. However, there have been limited times where athletes have been used in marketing campaigns for housing developments. Recently, AVID Property Group and the Harmony community in Palmview have formed an alliance with the Sunshine Coast Lightning team. Resulting from her appearance, Sunshine Coast Lightning star Laura Scherian has featured on Harmony Estate ads advertised on both television and YouTube. Over time, similar initiatives have been undertaken where athletes feature in advertisements within their specific sporting field. Majority of these advertisements have athletes promoting their current sponsors of their team. For example, Jonathan Thurston playing for the Queensland Maroons and promoting his own sponsorship of Forex Gold. This form of marketing communication is innovative and is specifically focused on promoting an estate by forming a relationship with a well-known local, rather than using an athlete to promote a product within their sporting field. The following presentation will outline the relevant segmentation variables, macro-environmental forces, as well as the buyer's decision-making progress and pricing strategies. Market segmentation consists of separating the potential target market into various groups based on the characteristics customers display when likely to purchase a product or service. Market segmentation allows for customers' needs and wants to be individually met, and therefore is a crucial tool for successful marketers in the marketing industry. There are four main variables of market segmentation. These include geographic, demographic, behavioural, and physiographic. AVID and his partner with Laura Scherian has shown particular emphasis on the behavioural variable. The behavioural variable consists of determining how customers go through the decision-making process. Knowledge, attitudes, and the influence a product or service has on a client is also impacted by the behavioural segmentation variable. This can be seen through Laura and how her appearance with AVID led her to fall in love with the Harmony estate, even bringing her partner to the Sunshine Coast to show him what she described as this amazing place. Although at the time the couple had put a deposit on a home in Brisbane, they were determined to buy in the Harmony instead. Laura mentioned she loves the Sunshine Coast and what it has to offer. With the University of the Sunshine Coast being in close proximity to Harmony, Laura desires to bring the community together through Harmony. She already believes this is the main goal of building this new estate and wishes to bring her netball community with her. The macro environment consists of external forces to an organisation that cannot be controlled. Depending on the force and its severity, an organisation's ability can either be positively or negatively impacted. These macro-environmental forces consist of demographic, economic, natural, technological, political, and cultural forces. AVID has created an environment responding to the macro-environmental force of technological. Technological forces allow for all new marketing opportunities to be established. In regard to the new Harmony estate, individuals are aware of this due to the way in which it is advertised through television, YouTube, and other forms of social media. AVID has positively affected the Harmony estate through its promotions and has successfully allowed the estate to gain a growing community. Still to this day, Harmony is publicised in the marketing industry, and this is why the estate is continuing to thrive. Despite segmentation variables and the macro-environmental forces, AVID and their partnership with Laura Scherian has influenced the way in which she moves through the buyer decision-making process. The buyer decision-making process consists of problem recognition, information search, evaluation of alternative, purchase decision, and post-purchase behavior. The problem recognition of this particular marketing communication is that Laura has a current deposit on a house in Brisbane, but now after filming has fallen in love with Harmony. When conducting the information search, this was done by AVID and forming the alliance with Laura. The task in which Laura undertook allowed for her decisions to be made. Laura mentioned she has family down in Brisbane, hence why They always dreamed of living in Brisbane. She loved the city life and the facilities it has to offer. This is an example of evaluation of alternatives, as she has the choice to live between Brisbane with her family or on the Sunshine Coast, minutes away from the university where she spends most of her time. The purchase decision is which option is the best for her, and clearly this was living on the Sunshine Coast. She loves the Sunshine Coast lifestyle and what it has to offer. Mentioning the facilities of Harmony feel like she's living the city life, but she has the beach right at her doorstep. Post-purchase behaviour definitely lived up to the expectations, and Laura is now delighted to be a new homeowner in Harmony and part of the Harmony community. Pricing strategies also affect this form of marketing communication. Pricing strategies consist of cost, demands, competition, value, and the product mix. The most relevant here would be cost. This would be through how the price varies from Brisbane homes to Sunshine Coast homes. Due to location reasons, homes in the Brisbane region, obviously not in the city, would be of cheaper price than homes on the Sunshine Coast. This is a form of competition in the market, as both regions wish to draw individuals to the area. Statistics show that over decades more Australians have migrated to areas with more facilities. With the increase of population growth, specific housing areas are therefore economically advantaged. Laura mentioned of doing this as she aims to bring the community closer together, as well as involving her network community within her new housing area. Overall, through the use of the behavioural segmentation variable, technological macro-environmental force, the buyer's decision-making progress, and pricing strategy of cost, AVID and their partnership with Scherian has successfully displayed a form of marketing communication that is innovative.